Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check me back.
Can you hear me all right? How's my level?
Yeah, good. Headphone level good?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
On the air on over 30 radio stations in Western Pennsylvania. And on the net with over 10 schools, hundreds of live and archived broadcasts at www.msasports.net. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the MSA Sports Network.
Welcome to the PIHL on MSA. PIHL High School Hockey on the Management Associates Sports Network is sponsored in part by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, by J&J Distributing, by First Commonwealth Bank, University, UPMC Sports Medicine, by ProGrass, by Dunkin' Donuts, and by Management Science Associates.
It's continuing coverage of PIHL High School Hockey on the MSA Sports Network tonight from the Y in Bethel Park. It is a Class A matchup featuring Thomas Jefferson. The Jaguars 8-8 on the season. They'll play host to West Allegheny. The Tigers are off, Indians, are off and running this season. They are 13-2. They're at second place in the Western Conference. Thomas Jefferson is tied for fourth in the Western Conference alongside Kevin Zielmanski, Bob Orkwis. Chris Lackner is alongside. This is an audio and video stream, our Spotlight Game of the Week. And as illustrated, the playoffs are not that far away, Kevin. 6 games left for West Allegheny, just five for Thomas Jefferson. The Indians have their sights set on big goals. They're 3 points behind Montour in the Western Conference. Thomas Jefferson is tied with South Park and Wheeling Catholic. They each have 16 points. So they're in a bunch, which trying to be one of the top 5 teams in the Western Conference to also qualify for the Class A playoffs.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson right in the middle of the pack there with those 2 teams that you mentioned, looking to have a big win here on home ice against the second-place Indians. Indians come in with a 13-2 record. Started 12-0, have lost 2 of their last 3. Asking their head coach, Jake Luthi, about it, and he was a little concerned with long season. You have the ups and downs, nothing unusual. Some guys that were missing and, kind of the root cause of what happened in those last 2 games. So they're looking to bounce back here on the road, Thomas Jefferson, and stay within proximity of Montour Spartans for first place.
For South Park, for Thomas Jefferson, they're in that pack. And as far as the Class A playoffs go, 5 teams, the top 5 teams in each conference go. So 5 from the West and 5 from the East. So 10 total teams will go. And there's crossover with the 2 fifth-place teams. So right now, Thomas Jefferson is amongst the pack with South Park and Wheeling Central Catholic. The Jaguars had a 4-game winning streak. They're 2-3 in their last 3, but a big test here tonight as they get a chance to knock off one of the teams, the second-place team, as you mentioned. So I think that's always bulletin board material, for lack of a better term there, Kevin. Hey, we got a chance to knock off number 2. It's a signature win for us. Plus, it helps our playoff standing. For
a team that's been a little inconsistent, the coaching staff is using as motivation. We're in the middle of a playoff race, and we're trying to qualify, and we're playing one of the top teams against which we can measure ourselves and see what our potential success might be, and we've got them on home ice. So they played once earlier this year. It was a 4-3 victory from West A. It was very close, according to both the coaching staffs. Coach Krause was concerned with the success the Indians had on special teams, so he's looking to make sure his guys stay on.
5 years of world-class care. We're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, more student athletes than sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Hey kids, football season is over, so if you need something to do on a night, check out the teen skates at the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena.
You and your friends can enjoy games and music videos on Screen TV every Friday from 8 to 11 p.m.
Younger children can attend the after-school skate from 4 to 6 p.m. on Friday with prize giveaways.
Adults 25 and over can join the fun too by signing up for Senior League Hockey.
And kids 6 through 12 can join the developmental hockey leagues. For more information, call the Mount Lebanon Arena at 412-561-4363.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selection of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present, or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
Welcome back to the Bethel Park Y alongside Kevin Zielmanski, Bob Orkwis. Chris Lackner is here filming. Again, the stream will be uploaded later on. We had some issues, technical issues, and a little bit of a late start, so the video stream will be put up later on our YouTube page, but the audio stream is up and running, and a 4-2 lead after 2 for West Allegheny, Kevin. Thomas Jefferson had the opening goal and went to a 1-0 lead, and it was the big line, the big guns, with the answer for West Allegheny, specifically Sean Weber. He's had a hand in all goals, including the hat trick.
He was awesome in the second period on all phases of the game. Well in his own zone, but in particular finding open ice in the offensive zone, getting some nice passes, even offensive zone positioning. Defensively, he was good, picking off passes, creating scoring opportunities. Really impressed with the line play of Weber, Ligas, and Milwicki. They just, every time they're out there, they're creating opportunities, even creating opportunities while shorthanded. It was a very impressive period for Allegheny, and particularly that line, and even more so for Sean Weber.
And Milwicki with 20, coming into the game, 26. Ligas with 3, so that's 70. Then you throw Weber's 49 points in, 190 points. And the fact that there is 4, 5, 6, 7 points, there's a reason. That's the top unit.
126 points. They're doing some work out there, and that's what you need if you're successful, not only now in the playoffs, because you're gonna go into the playoffs. You're gonna try to do everything you normally do, but it gets to be squeezed into a funnel. shorten your bench late in this close.
West Allegheny comes on our place, getting down the near side.
Nice pass right at the left post, and he slid it right inside the far post for the 7th goal of the game with 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Allegheny now leads 7-3.
Ligas now with 2 goals, 2 assists on the game from Milnicki, his 8th of the year. He has a goal and 2 assists. Weber has 5 points. This is the first goal that Weber shouldn't be a part of. Carlisle should get the other assist. A power play goal for the Indians. So not only are they 1-for-1 on the man advantage, they've killed off all 3 TJ penalties, and they've scored 2 shorthanded goals.
That's great work on the special teams if you're West Allegheny for a night's work.
They gave the assist to Weber, so let's make him 7 for 7, even though I thought it was Carlisle. Weber might be a good opportunity for a center stage interview.
We'll try to track him down post-game, and he's might find himself next Wednesday night when I'm in the studio for the 3 stars of the week. He's having a huge night.
I think he has a leg up on that. We're going to let Kevin do the center stage since my hair is covered by the toque tonight. Poked out of the zone. 2-on-1 for West Allegheny. Right side, walking in, wrist shot. Blossel got a piece of the wrister from Durowski, and he made the save. Blossel was played well, even though he's given up 7. Really, the only goal I think he would maybe want back was the Giacomino goal. The other goals have been pretty good plays, goal scorers' goals, great passes. TJ walks down the near side on the off wing. It's Johnny Rimsky. Can't get the shot on the net. Played behind the net for the Jags. They center it, intercepted. And here comes the counterattack with Martin Durkin. We're checking, it's not Durkin, it's Daniel Wojtaszek. He puts a wrist shot on. Got into the zone, fired from the left wing half boards. The save made by Blazo, and he holds on with 6:37 to go in the third. A little bit of a slow start for West Allegheny, but impressive ever since, Kevin. Outscored TJ 3-1 in the second.
Yeah, they've owned the second and third period. The first period was a little bit even. I like the play of TJ in the first period, and West Allegheny just kind of warmed down and took over in the second period with great special teams play.
Well, the other keys, and again, you talked to Coach Krause, and Coach Krause said, we need to get better on our special teams. Since the opening game 4-3 loss to West Allegheny hasn't happened. It's been the exact opposite tonight for TJ. Special teams have been a disaster for Thomas Jefferson.